The Cursed Forest. A terrifying adventure for three friends. Once upon a time, there was a dense forest located on the outskirts of a small town. The forest was rumored to be cursed, and many people who had ventured into it had never returned. Despite the rumors, a school had been built right next to the forest. The school was a small one, with only 3 students. There was Jack, a brave and adventurous boy who loved exploring the unknown. Then there was Emily, a quiet and shy girl who often kept to herself. And finally, there was Max, a mischievous boy who loved to play pranks on his classmates. One day, Jack had an idea to explore the cursed forest. Emily and Max were initially hesitant, but Jack convinced them that it would be an adventure of a lifetime. The 3 friends gathered their supplies and set off into the forest. As they walked deeper into the forest, they began to notice strange things. The trees seemed to twist and turn in unnatural ways, and the animals were eerily silent. Despite their unease, the 3 friends pressed on. As the sun began to set, the friends realized that they were lost. They tried retracing their steps, but everything looked the same. Suddenly, they heard a rustling in the bushes. Max thought it was just an animal, but Jack and Emily knew that it could be something much worse. They decided to climb up a tree to get a better view of their surroundings. From their perch, they saw something that chilled them to the bone. In the distance, they saw a figure that looked like a man, but with elongated limbs and glowing red eyes. The figure seemed to be moving closer and closer to them. The friends were paralyzed with fear and didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Max screamed as the figure jumped out of the bushes and grabbed him. Jack and Emily quickly climbed down from the tree and ran as fast as they could. They could hear Max's screams echoing through the forest. Eventually, they came across a small cabin. Desperate for help, they knocked on the door. An old woman answered and invited them in. She seemed kind and offered to help them find their way out of the forest. However, as they were leaving, they noticed something odd about the woman's eyes. They too glowed red. The friends quickly realized that they were not safe in the cabin and ran out into the forest again. They could hear the old woman's cackles behind them, and they knew that they had to keep running. After hours of running, they stumbled upon a clearing. In the middle of the clearing stood a large tree with strange markings carved into it. Emily recognized the markings as symbols of a dark magic ritual. As they approached the tree, they heard Max's voice coming from inside the tree. They quickly realized that Max had been taken by the dark forces of the forest and was being used for the ritual. With no other options, Jack and Emily knew they had to act fast. They gathered their courage and charged towards the tree. They broke through the barrier and found Max inside, surrounded by dark magic. Together, the friends fought against the dark magic and were able to break the curse. They escaped the forest, but they knew that the horrors they had encountered would stay with them forever. From that day on, the school next to the cursed forest was abandoned. No one ever dared to venture into the forest again, and the townspeople avoided it at all costs. The forest remained a dark and terrifying place, a reminder of the horrors that could be lurking in the unknown. Like and subscribe for more daily uploads. And hit the bell icon so you won't miss another video.